Hi, my name is Travis. Today I'm going to be teaching you two classic card flourishes. The first one is going to be the spring, and the second one is going to be the dribble. These two things are both ways to add time to your effect and make them look really, really impressive. Alright, the first flourish I'm going to be teaching you is the spring, and it looks like this. Now this can be used in a lot of different ways. It can be used as in an effect if you want to add some more time and make it look just a little more impressive. That is how it can be used if you're just using it just to fill a trick. Or it can be used to have an audience member pick a card. I wouldn't recommend this for that though. I would recommend the dribble. And for that, I'll link in the description, a link where you can click on later in the video. So, to do the spring, you're going to start by grabbing the corners with your pointer, or your thumb, and your middle finger. So, you're going to place your thumb on the corner, and your middle and pointer on the corner, and you're going to start to bend the cards like this. And you probably won't have the strength in your hands at first to be able to bend it this way, but you will bend it after a lot of practice. As you're learning this, you can just kind of work the cards, and once you feel you're ready and you can bend it to a pretty good extent, you can start to release the cards. And you will want to start really close like this, just releasing it a little bit at a time, like that, and you'll start to the more you do it, you'll start to get more strength in your hand, and the more control over the card. So as you start to do this, you will bend the cards, and you'll start to learn how to relax your fingers in a way that releases the cards, and when you're doing this, as you're practicing, you're going to want to switch back and forth from which side of the cards you do, because the cards will bend a lot and they will get stuck like this. So you're going to start by just curving the cards this way and just releasing the cards. And as you do this, as I said before, you will get more strength in your hand. It will become easier, and like all magic and cardistry, this does require a lot of practice. So practice in the mirror every day, try it a couple times, and you'll get better at it. The second flourish I'm going to be teaching you is the dribble, and it looks like this. Now that is very similar to the first one I taught you, the spring. But the difference is this is a little slower, and often it is used to stop at a specific place, and you can either use it as a force or you can use it as a honest pick. The dribble can be used in a number of different ways, but the most common way is used in a selection process in a magic trick, and so you just have them say stop, and they stop, they look at the card, and then you dribble the rest back on top. Now, in order to do the dribble, you're going to put your middle, ring, and pinky on the bottom of the deck, like this, or I guess the top, and then you're going to put your thumb across the edge here on the top, and then your pointer is just going to be sticking right off there. And this will be hard at first, you won't have the muscle, but eventually you'll practice and that muscle will be gained as you practice pressing with your pointer. And a good way to practice this is to turn the cards like this, in that grip, but like this, and then just practice with your thumb riffling off a few cards into your hand, kind of like a book. Now, I will show you with my left hand what that looks like. And it's a little chunky, but it's not too bad. The cards did kind of fall off a little bit, but with a little bit of practice, it's not too difficult to do that. So just practice this until you can get it very smoothly, of them just rippling or riffling into your hand. After you get that, you will then try to move on, and place your hand down here, and as you start to let those cards riffle off, they will fall out of your thumb and then continue out. The reason you practice this way is because you don't release with these fingers. The cards kind of fall like this. They release from your thumb and then come out of these three fingers. So just practice until you can get this very well with just riffling those cards into the second hand. And then after you feel you have that down good, then you're just going to just a couple inches and just release those cards into your hand. Leave a comment on what you thought of the video. Give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.
Cricket. Cricket, cricket, cricket. Please shut up. We're trying to film.